Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir.
You have no authority.
You're not gonna tell me what to do. You're not gonna get in my sheriff's face,
you want to do that?
just like you told me.
Teamwork is a vital part of police work. When officers work together, they can overcome many challenges, whether it's finding a missing person or apprehending a suspect on the run. Not everyone in blue seems to get along well, and there have been times where officers have turned on each other for a variety of reasons. Today, you're going to see what happens when law enforcement turns on one another. Case number 1. February of 2020, Chicago, Illinois. A performer at Jackson Red Line platform gets into a scuffle when an annoyed 38-year-old woman claims the music is giving her a headache. Not everyone's going to enjoy street music, but attacking Michael Machete Mike Malinowski for not loving his unique guitar-playing style was certainly an overreaction. Chicago Transit Authority Supervisor Martisa Lee arrives on scene with reinforcements to defuse the situation, but it doesn't go very smoothly.
No, they gotta go on the outside. This is all a crime scene. Yeah, he's grabbing after the victim. Watch out, ma'am, come out here.
I'm talking. I got to say.
Oh, yeah, you need to get out of the crime scene, ma'am. Please get out of the crime scene. That's what I'm telling you.
And you're touching me now.
Because you're in the crime scene, and I'm
Do
asking
not
you to
touch
stay
me.
there. Do not go in the crime scene.
And I'm doing my job. Do not touch me.
You're not doing your job. You can do your job from right there.
Do not touch me.
You can do your job
Don't
from right
touch
there.
me again.
Don't go through the crime scene
Don't
again.
touch me
Then don't go
again.
through the crime scene again.
Don't touch me again.
Then don't go through the crime scene
Don't
again. It's
touch
very
me.
simple.
It's very
We can go back and forth all
We
day.
can't. Don't touch me.
It's done already. You're in a crime scene. You can't just walk around freely.
As you can see, the officer asked the supervisor to get out of the crime scene, but when she refused, the officer grabbed her and moved her to the side. This action would upset the supervisor because she believed she could not be touched. However, it turns out that's not the case. Another officer comes onto the scene to explain that being touched wasn't the issue. The big deal was that she was obstructing the crime scene. And despite the explanation, she continues to disagree with everything and shows her level of audacity.
Your officers, but we can deal with this first, and then we'll talk about that later.
What's that?
He grabbed me.
Why?
I
Were you
had
in
no
the crime
idea.
scene or something?
I'm walking, talking, and they was telling me to assess the situation. He grabbed me and pushed me over.
Maybe you were in the crime scene. I'm not sure.
Standing right there, I'm not by the
They
blood,
wouldn't
and I'm walking
grab you
over
just for
talking.
no reason, though.
He grabbed me and pushed me. Clearly, it could be seen to
Okay.
him right there.
Do you want me to ask him why?
I want something to be done.
Well, if he tells me that you were obstructing the crime scene, we're going to arrest you.
You're not going to arrest me.
Yes,
for
we
doing
are.
My job. This is my job.
We're
I
not
wanna-
going to... That's the way it's going to go. If you
It's
want
not
to
going to go that way
complain,
because this is my
that'll
job.
be his job, though. You'll be
Exactly. And
obstructing
I'm the
his job,
supervisor
which
that
is...
was told to assess the thing. So if I'm walking, I'm not
Yeah,
stepping
but
on the blood.
Now you're
That's not-
playing apples and oranges.
I'm
This
not.
is our
Apples and
crime
oranges
scene.
is not to be pushed.
Okay, I'm going to ask him.
You can ask him
Are you the
whatever.
supervisor?
Yes, I am.
Is it worth it to you that serious for this?
Yes, because he pushed me. If I
Did he
push
push
you
you
when I
out
get
of the crime scene?
Yes, almost took the blue tactile.
They pushed me too because I didn't know I was in the middle of it.
That's your guys. I don't know. Let no man allow me. I don't care.
He
if
didn't
you
push you
yes,
down. He
it
moved
doesn't
you.
matter, but he pushed
He
me.
touched you.
Exactly.
So what's
You're
the
not supposed
problem?
to touch me. What
Yes,
do you
he can
mean?
touch you.
Can I touch you and grab you the way he grabbed me?
We can touch you to move you out
Can
of a
I
crime
touch you
scene.
and grab you the way he grabbed me?
Ma'am, we can touch you to move you out of a crime scene.
So I can touch you and move you
No,
out of the
you
crime.
can't touch me. We
is
can
my
touch
job
you.
Too. Okay, I can touch
This
you
is
too.
not your job. This is our job. Your
That
job is to
one y'all
conduct the
job.
training.
Exactly, and I was talking to my manager to let them know.
Your job is to work with the trains. This is now our crime scene. If you're in the middle of it, we can move you out of it. Yes,
I'm not
we're
your
going to
crime
move you
scene,
out of the crime
but I'm
scene.
not your crime scene.
There's no complaint. If that's your complaint, there's no complaint.
10-4. Can I have your badge and stuff?
Yeah, we're going to have to... I'm going to talk to him, man.
No, that's fine, but that's fine. Whatever you said, that's fine.
The supervisor is still in denial, so the officer calls another to get the details about what happened. And when things get heated up, he states that she was obstructing the crime scene and his body cam footage can be watched. But there's more to the story than that.
Which one of you guys grabbed her?
Because she was walking through the
crime scene to get out of the crime scene, and I took her from behind and I guided her outside the crime scene. I did not push. Everything's on camera.
You're absolutely right.
You're absolutely
Perfect.
right.
That's perfect.
So
Everything's on camera.
he just moved you out of the crime scene is what he's saying.
No, I didn't push.
He's grabbed you and moved you out of the crime
That's fine,
scene.
but anyway, you said you needed what from me? Sir, you needed something
They
from me.
need you to hold the tape. They want you. They say you're a supervisor. You can hold the tape. You can hold the tape for them.
What do you mean hold the tape?
The tape off that camera.
Because you have to get that from control, so I can't.
No, that's
another
unit.
Okay. Okay.
Was she obstructing the crime scene?
Yes. I told her, it's all on my body camera. I told her she had to get out of the crime scene. She kept walking. I told her she had to get out of the crime scene.
Did she continue in our crime scene?
Walking
Yes.
away from the crime scene, he pushed
Did she
me. I guess
continue
I
in
wasn't
our
walking
crime
fast
scene?
enough for him.
Yes, she
No, I didn't. He pushed me right over there. It'll all be seen.
He's
But,
saying-
but you guess what?
walked
It's all
from
on
here.
camera, and I'm done with it now. If
walked
you
from
guys
here.
do it-
I don't. I mean, are we done with this? I mean, he's explaining what he
No, I'm
did.
not done with it. Y'all can be done with it.
You're not done with it?
Oh, I'm not. Because
Do you want to have her arrested for obstructing our crime scene?
I'm on
She can laugh all she wants, but she cannot obstruct our crime scene. Was she obstructing our crime scene?
She did not. That's when I told her, I said, ma'am, you got to get out of the crime scene. She didn't listen. I told her several times. That's when I
I'm
took
on
her
the
arms
radio.
from
He
behind
didn't
him. I
tell
got
me
her, she got to go
several.
outside
He
the crime
pushed me
scene.
from behind.
We can look at my body camera.
We sure can.
Okay, arrest her. Put your hands behind your back.
Just after her arrest, another female officer gets to the scene to discuss whether there's a possibility of getting her out of the handcuffs. It doesn't look like it's going to go well since she's not agreeing with anything officers are saying. The first officer is not ready to back down and remains firm, insisting that he clearly told her to get off the crime scene and she heard it but did not follow the command.
Because he's saying I'm walking in the crime scene. I can put my radio back on myself, and you snatching stuff. That is so.
So why are we arresting her?
He said I was obstructing the crime scene.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask.
She was walking through the crime scene. I followed her. I said, you have to get out of the crime scene, ma'am. You got to get out of the crime scene. She's talking on the phone. So you got to get out of the crime scene. I took her arms like this from behind it, and I guided her outside the crime scene. She turned around and spun at me and said, don't put your hands on me. I'm doing my job. I said, you do your job out here. She said, don't you ever put your hands on me. I said, you're in the crime scene. It's all on my body camera.
Or not?
Yeah, sure is. I mean, we pushed me from behind.
Did she continue in the crime scene?
After I
No,
moved her out,
pushed me.
after I put her out, no, but she wouldn't listen to me walking through. And she said it's straight for the blood.
Possibly not hear the direction the first time?
No, because she held up the
I
phone
was
and said, I'm on the
talking
phone
to
talking to
control.
my boss.
Exactly. You on the
They
phone.
were instructing her to crime to.
Okay, so maybe she didn't hear
Oh,
the
that was
directions first? Was it possible?
It's a possibility that maybe she didn't hear. I mean,
Ma'am, did you hear him say to get out of the crime
No,
scene?
I did not, but he didn't. He also pushed me, and that was the whole issue.
But that's not an
not
issue. 'cause
That
you-
is an issue.
That's not an issue. Because he can grab you and
Okay,
move you out of the crime
what
scene.
y'all got to do? Because
What I'm saying is,
being nice.
what I thought he was saying is she was directed several times to stop walking through the crime scene. And she wouldn't not do
I was told
that.
that-
And then he grabbed her to remove her from the crime scene. And then she's upset about being grabbed, but she was in the crime scene. But I thought just perhaps she keeps going in and out of the crime scene.
we were instructed to block off the crime scene. So we're getting
No, I
conflicting
can't.
information.
This is part of our policy. You're handcuffed.
Oh, I
have to keep
cannot wait.
handcuffed.
I
I'm
won't
just trying to do
this
a
thing.
full investigation. I
You
want
weren't
to know.
trying to do nothing. He pushed
I'm
me.
doing it right now. He can push you out
He
of the
can't
crime
push me
scene.
nowhere.
Yes, he can. We have
No,
a crime
I'm not,
scene for an
because they
aggravated
won't.
battery. Yes, we can.
It ain't no calm down. I ain't even supposed to be on the clock. I'm doing y'all a thing.
I know you are, and I'm gonna get you out of this.
Don't get me out of this. I didn't do nothing.
I know you didn't do anything. It's a misunderstanding.
It's
Please,
not. He pushed me.
Tisa, please, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
I'm asking you. This is
And
wrong.
I'm okay. Well, listen, we'll take it up with their sergeant, their lieutenant, whoever we need to. But this,
Then, after a thorough discussion, the officer removes the handcuffs and sets her free, but it may have taught her a lesson. No matter what badge that she's wearing, the rules and the laws are the same for everyone.
I've told her several times she couldn't go in the crime scene. She held up her phone and said, I'm talking to my boss. I moved her out of the crime scene and she spun on me and got very aggressive, telling me, don't you ever put your hands on me. Said that several times. And I said, you need to stay out of the crime scene. She kept saying it back and forth, back and forth.
And I tried to explain even I was entering it without knowledge, and he grabbed me to move me out of here. Because I didn't realize how big it was. But she's not trying to hear that. She feels like we can't move her out of the crime scene, but we had to.
You
because
can
she
move
wouldn't
me, you can't
listen
push me.
to direction. Yes, he can.
Okay.
What part of that don't you understand? You or anyone can be moved out of a crime
Okay.
scene.
Whatever.
Once I'm here, I can move POs out of the crime
Okay,
scene.
move them out. Do what
That's
you gotta
our rules.
do. Do what you gotta do.
Does that make sense?
I
That's
completely
it.
understand. So it's a misunderstanding.
It's really not. But
You know,
okay.
she was being following instructions from the control center.
It was over for me until she started.
Yeah, when you do is done pushing me,
See,
So,
just never.
Vanessa.
so we can take care of this another way. Come on. You're gonna be on national TV.
I
Are you
don't
serious?
care.
You're gonna jeopardize your job,
Don't
Martina.
jeopardize for what? I didn't do nothing.
I mean, she was on the phone with our control center, and they were giving her instructions to block off the crime scene. I mean, what is it that you want?
Sounds like that it was a misunderstanding. It's possible.
We can go with that.
That she didn't hear, and that's why you had to move her out of it, right? She wasn't being disobedient.
Except that she held the phone and said, "No, I'm doing my job." But
So
if you want me to
maybe
get your handcuffs off, I
Maybe
will.
she didn't hear the first part.
Okay.
She didn't enter in after you moved her out of it, right?
Oh, then she became more argumentative. You don't need to apologize. You weren't the one doing it.
In the end, the woman was arrested and held on the platform for 8 minutes before being released without charge, and she's now suing the city of Chicago in regards to the incident and filed a federal lawsuit against the two officers, alleging that she was a victim of a false arrest and her First Amendment right to free speech had been violated. But there's more crazy moments like this one coming up. Case number 2, January 30th, 2024, Cleveland County, Oklahoma. A communication crisis takes place between Lexington police officers and the sheriff's deputies. An officer stopped Deputy Chris Amazon, who was going to confront a member of the SWAT team. When Lexington Police Chief Ronnie Johnson appears, he's about to blow a fuse for the lack of updates. But the deputies claim the officers were being told, yet they were allegedly not responding.
Hello.
Sure, I'm assuming I'm going to SWAT call.
Okay, so this Podio, could you do an 85 and a 55?
I was going.
Going where?
Call out.
Where we going?
The SWAT call out right over here.
I didn't know we had one.
We have an armed guy barricaded in the house. Used to be a police officer. And
Where at?
right down here on.
Here in Lexington?
Yeah.
We have an armed person we don't know about. Okay, I'll call our chief and let him know. 301 next. According to the Cleveland County Sheriff, we have a hostage situation at that location.
The officer stopped Deputy Chris Amazon and asked him where he was going. He explained that there was a hostage situation and that he was headed there. And upon hearing this, the officer returned to his vehicle and rushed to the scene, where things quickly escalate.
Where's Captain Tom? Captain Hawk. Yeah. Where's Command?
Excuse me, sir.
What's going on here? We realized that I'd like to know what's going on in my own city. We would have notified you, sir. We would have? Yeah. Well, hold on. I've been at the city. I've been down there at the PD all day. According to the call, it says Lexington was notified. They refused to respond according to our call.
Sit down here, guys.
Okay, I don't know that. First of all, sir, I know you're the chief. I'm just telling you what the call says. I don't appreciate all of this going on and nobody knows a thing about it.
Okay. I'm sorry, what's your name?
Police Chief Ronnie Johnson can be seen upset and angry at the officers for not telling him about the situation, and the deputies claim they did inform them, but they weren't responding. Just after officers went their separate ways, one went to ask a deputy's name, and that's when things get heated and turned physical.
Sir, I am too. You're not going to talk about Chief like that, sir. That's not going to happen.
You can out of my face. I don't who you are. Okay? This is my county, too.
Back up, man. Back up. No, you don't. This is going to be good.
According to the call,
you need to stop.
Lexington PD is not
Chill out, back up, everything's going to be okay. But you need to back up.
I get it that you're
Negative.
but this right here ain't what
We're not going to be disrespectful here. Okay? Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir. You have no authority.
You're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to get in my sheriff's face,
you want to do that?
just like you told me.
Hands off me, man. Back up, John.
pull him back.
No, he
he's
just
in the
came up
sheriff's
to my
face.
face and said
Jail.
stop.
He's getting ready to go to jail.
Stop.
Both you need to back off. This is our operation for something like that. Understand?
Oh, yeah. Perfectly clear.
Don't deny.
Perfectly clear. Come on.
Just run that way.
I want that lieutenant's name. His hands on me. Good to know we're recorded.
After this unpleasant exchange, no charges were filed. And upon seeing the next clip, you may wonder if there's any law and order in the police force at all. Case number 3, November 9th, 2023, Bradley Beach, New Jersey. A chief of police is expected to set an example, but Police Chief Leonard Guida appeared at a traffic accident legally drunk on the job. Sergeant William Major would criticize him for being drunk again, although as you're about to see, the chief seems to be more concerned about the other officer's fashion sense.
Hey, Ron, just pull that up and put it to the shoulder. Yeah. Thanks.
What is it?
The RMA.
I am not the police, okay? I came here with the ambulance. I want to make sure you're okay.
I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know. I'm asking you if he's RMA or not.
Oh, yeah, no.
What?
Yeah. I get that. I'm not saying you aren't. I just want to make sure your head is okay. Has no other injuries that we need to be aware of.
I can't get any.
Can you tell me your first name at least?
First of all, why do you got a jacket on that's not fit to be worn? What's on the back of it?
What do you mean?
Look at it, tell me what's on the back of it.
Oh, it washed off.
Yeah, then get rid of it.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
You're a sergeant, for God's sake.
Okay, Chief. Let me work this DWI, okay? Chief, I'm on a DWI.
Over here.
Chief, I'm on a DWI.
Get over here.
I'm on a DWI.
The officers are busy dealing with a suspect charged with driving under the influence when the chief arrives on scene and quickly criticizes the sergeant for wearing a jacket with peeling police lettering that was clearly embarrassing for the officer. It was clear that tensions were rising, but no one expected the confrontation would escalate so quickly.
Chief, I'm working. I don't have time to argue about a jacket, okay?
Get over here.
Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't touch me. You have a problem? You grab me. What? Out of here before you get a problem.
Take him out. Take him.
No, you're going to go in.
Take him.
Drunk again. Whose keys are these?
They're mine.
Get out of here.
No.
Chief, get out of here or you're going to get locked up.
No,
Chief, you're going to get locked up. You're grabbing me. I asked you 3 times to leave me alone. You're obstructing my DWI.
Billy, come over here.
Let him go.
The police chief calls out to the sergeant, but when he insists on finishing his investigation, the chief loses his temper. He approaches the sergeant and makes physical contact, causing the sergeant to lose his cool. And the next thing the chief knew, he was on the hood of the car with an angry sergeant on top of him.
Shut up, because you're in trouble now. Stop,
no, I'm not in
stop.
trouble.
Stop,
I'm not
stop, stop.
You're going to be in trouble.
Stop, Billy. Billy.
Chief, I'm working at DWI.
I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Shut up.
No.
You're in trouble because this is the first thing. First of all, I was about to say to you, you stupid. I was about to say to you, What do you need OEM for?
You're embarrassing me in front of the men about the jacket.
No. That's neither here nor there.
Okay.
That's neither here nor there. Now we got a problem, Billy.
Yeah, we do.
I know.
We do.
All right, you're gonna have to go inside.
No, how about we do
No.
this?
How
about we go inside?
Billy, you're gonna have to go inside right now with me. You're gonna have to go inside and
we're in a serious collision.
Billy, you're not doing anything when I'm on the scene, okay? You should know better than this, my friend.
No.
Listen to me.
Grab me.
No, I said
You were
come
out of
over
line.
here.
You're out of line. You grabbed me. It's on video.
Billy.
It's on video. I'm not going to argue with it. I have a crash to work.
Billy.
I have a job to do.
You're
okay?
relieved. Billy, you're relieved.
Okay.
You're relieved.
I'll go home.
No. Billy, you have to understand something. You're relieved. Billy, you're relieved. Go home in the headquarters and wait for me.
Yeah, it's my crash.
No, Billy, you're relieved.
I have officers here.
Billy.
Right here. They could get waffled because my car is blocking it.
Billy, you're relieved.
No, Chief.
No, Billy. Please, Billy, don't. You're suspended, Billy.
I'm suspended?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm suspended. I'm going home.
Yes. Billy, come here.
I'm going home.
We
can't talk. I'm suspended.
No.
I'm suspended. I'm going home.
And you're going to wait for me there.
No, I'm not. I'm suspended. I'm going home.
You're going to go in the headquarters and wait for me there.
Let me work my crash.
This
is why I'm here.
Billy, you're suspended.
All right, if I'm suspended, then I'm not going to wait inside. Nothing more to say.
No, Billy. Let me explain something to you. Billy, you're suspended.
Okay.
All right.
The sergeant's reaction was enough for the chief to make a decision. He had simply suspended him and ordered him to go wait at headquarters. This would leave the sergeant in disbelief as he thought that he was in the right and it was only the drunk chief who had crossed the line.
Yes. Okay.
Wait for me in there. That's an order.
Can you do me a favor? Can you put your car where my car is so our officers in first aid don't get run over, please?
I got you.
Thank you.
Billy's suspended. You see what happened there?
Yes, Chief.
What happened?
Some type of exchange between you and Sergeant Major.
Well, we're going to talk about that later. Everybody's got that. Billy's suspended. You already got this. What do you got here? What do you have?
We're trying to figure that out, Chief.
Go on.
I mean, in there.
Yes, you're going to meet me in there. Go and put the dog in right now.
There's nowhere to put her. She's going to ruin things.
Okay, we'll leave her in there. Go in.
I'm going. I got people on the road. I want to make sure they're safe. I want to run you over, so watch out.
No. Come on. Go ahead. You know I love you. Come on.
I know. What? What's wrong with you?
Stop. Billy.
Why would you do that to me?
Stop. Billy. Stop. You got enough problems already. Please.
All right.
Things escalated in the confrontation, which prompted an investigation by the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office, and as a result, the chief would be placed on paid administrative leave. Don't go anywhere, because there's more infighting in the police force to come. Case number 4. May the 5th of 2024, Valley Mills, Texas. Here we have a situation between a police officer and a fire department volunteer, but who will win? A Valley Mills police officer has been called by a member of the volunteer fire department to deliver some barricades, although no additional information is given. The officer is a volunteer firefighter himself, so when he saw a request for help with a house fire beyond the city limits in Boss County, he assumed that must be where the barricades were to be delivered to.
What happened? This morning they were asking for barricades. It wasn't for the structure fire, it was for the water crossing the rivers, crossing the roads. Yeah, so that was my bad. I didn't realize. He said that was what Andy was so fired up about, was that was partially because they've been on so many calls and then they couldn't use barricades and they had to send units out to cover the roads. Okay.
Well, I just got off the phone with Chief. Chief said we can't sit here the whole time. That's what Chief said. So we've got barricades up. The barricades are there to do their jobs. If we get too many calls about people coming down here, we'll come tell people they need to leave. And I can try and get Chief to put something on Facebook, and that's about the best we can do. But we can't sit, because if we get, like I tried to explain to Andy, if we get a major call, we're going to have to leave the spot anyway. I'm not saying that you have to stay.
We don't get a paycheck.
Okay, I get that.
Do.
I get that.
And my tax
Stand by. Stand by. Nobody's saying that. Okay, but everybody's overreacting. I get y'all been out here since 2 o'clock. I'm not discrediting y'all for anything.
We ask for help.
And that's what we're trying to do. That's why we have the barricades set up.
That's why we need a policeman that lives in Valley Mills that'll respond in Valley Mills all the time.
Okay, so here's the deal. We can't just sit here the whole time. Nobody's saying that y'all have to sit here the whole time.
Go home. Nobody asked y'all to get here anyway. We had it covered. I told them when they asked if we went to police, I said, no, we got it covered. I told the mayor when he was looking in my window, I said, we don't need the Valley Mills police. We've had it under control without barricades for 8.5 hours. Perfectly fine. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got fired up. Nobody got mad.
Look, nobody was mad on our end.
That's a good deal. I know y'all were sleeping.
No, actually, I wasn't.
I don't know what you were doing.
I've been up all night long, David. Y'all aren't the only ones that've been up all night. I'm not trying to say that I do more than y'all. I don't do that. I'm not that kind of person. In fact, anytime that I've ever had a contact with you, I've always been nice to you, have I not? So why is this all of a sudden just, it's the police department deal?
As another officer arrives on scene, the head of the fire department and the officer were in a discussion with the fire department head, looking visibly unhappy. The officer admitted there had been a miscommunication which prevented him from providing the fire department with the barricades, and it seemed as though officers were attempting to calm the situation down to avoid making a scene.
We've been building for a long time.
But why? Why?
Because we wait a long time on 90% of the calls we go to that involve the Valley Mills police for a policeman to show up. And 9 times out of 10, there's one sitting at the house up here. That was the member of the fire department. Come on, man. Yeah. Since you joined the police department, you've not made one call with us. Not one. It's because our bylaws say get out of here.
We never, and by the way, we've never told him not to do that. I'm just letting you know, because I'm going to tell you right now, this feud between the police department and the fire department needs to end. It is.
Between the city of Valley Mills and the police department.
It's not.
I'm warning you, it is.
It's not.
You better open your eyes.
Because the only people that I ever hear that's talking negatively about us is part of the fire department. So how is that between the city and us? All I'm saying, David,
citizens of Valley Mills are fired of the Valley Mills Police Department.
Okay, and that's perfectly fine. But what I'm telling you is, okay, but what I'm telling you is, we all need to be out here and work together just fine, right? Without all this anger and animosity, right?
I got one question for you.
What's up?
How can we have a 5-man police department?
We don't have a 5-man police department.
Oh, really?
We don't. We have 3 full-time police officers, 1 cadet, and 2 reserves.
Okay, where's the 2 reserves at? Where's the 2 reserves? I don't ever see them working.
Hold on. What's that? Right.
So I think she left the barricades on Tuesday, and then if you get a call, then you. But she don't do that. She contacts the state like that. And that's the issue with it.
Well, so here's. Do you want an answer, or do you not want an answer?
Yeah, I'm just saying that's what I'm saying.
So the reason that I say that is because, yes, if we sat and worked the barricades, nobody else is here, right? We get that call and we leave. Who's here to stop it? Right? And again, I never said we have to have fire department here because we can't be here. All I simply asked was if we can get fire department up there to Mike Murphy, and then Andy popped off on me, screaming and yelling at me in the middle of the highway. Yes.
So what I'm saying is, why would she not just say, okay, go ahead and sit there, make sure you feel this way, if you get a call in. But you didn't.
That's my chief's order, man. I don't make the rules. That's my chief's order. And I'm telling you right now. Right. And I'm telling you right now, it's not anything to say. The fire department.
I know that's what y'all think, but I promise you it's not.
I don't think so.
Like, I don't understand why there's such a big problem between all of us right now.
We cover 360 square miles. Y'all cover 5 square miles at best.
Things began to get intense as the argument continued, and the officer maintained they had nothing against the fire department, respecting the volunteers for doing their jobs. However, neither side was willing to back down and move on.
Barricades down here, right? There's a barricade. I've been over there.
There's some on Highway 6, yeah.
Once barricades are up, the city's no longer liable for a dumbass that goes around. So I'm just saying. So, and I get it, y'all gotta make calls. If y'all gotta go, you gotta go. That is what it is. But, so, technically nobody has to be here. We've got them blocked off. I mean, if they're dumb enough to go around it, that's on them at that point.
So we gotta prevent that so they don't turn into a rescue.
Well, I get that too, but I mean, you can't be here all the time fixing everything. That's just not possible with the city size. You're in the wrong county, buddy. Wrong county.
Like I said, I don't understand why it has to come to this. You know what I mean? Like, after 2.5 years.
Hey, the police said that the town down in the trailer park running those since 2000. Y'all come on, some of those 2000s like they've been swimming in the trailer park.
Oh, really? I don't know. Sergeant Williams.
Both seats. That's what you're
Unfortunately, under these circumstances, for some reason, nobody can get along. I don't know why. Like I said, I mean, I'm out here on my day off, so I am volunteering my time. Yeah, I do get paid. Actually, I'm getting comp time for it. I'm not getting paid for it. I'm getting comp time for it. So, but everybody thinks it is. You know, this is part of it. He's on his time off too. He's not scheduled till 3 p.m. So I totally understand. Y'all been out here since 2 o'clock in the morning. You have to go that way. Been out here since 2 o'clock in the morning, shuffling calls. I get it. We could have done the same thing if somebody would call and ask for our help. He said he didn't want our help. That's fine. I get it. But when we get called out, it wasn't him. It wasn't any of y'all that specifically called for us. He got a call saying that Highway 6 was flooded. So he's going to go out and investigate it as a police officer. I just don't understand why all of this has to turn into this.
I agree 100%.
Howdy.
Good day. How far?
It's an understatement.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm from here, and I don't think I've seen it come into town. How close is
91, it was a little bit worse.
Yes, sir. Are you on the highway? Right here at 4th? Okay, yeah, I'm coming. What's going on?
In the end, though, things did not go beyond that, and the conversation was cooled down. No charges were filed, and everyone eventually went on their way. At least this exchange had died down, but this next encounter becomes pure chaos. Case number 5, May 31st of 2013 in New Jersey. It's a state trooper versus cops in the next encounter, where several Bergen County police officers end up getting pulled over by a trooper who spotted an unmarked vehicle and initiates a traffic stop. According to the trooper, there were concerns involving suspects who were impersonating police officers and committing robberies, but the officers did not see it that way.
You! I want to see ID from you. From you. Right in there. County Police. Alright. Right there. Don't do that shit, brother. Now, go do it if I want to. I want picture ID. While you're whipping your weapon on me. I do. Alright? I do. You got what? Armed robbery. Police impersonator. I see what you got. Back up. No, you're not going to tell me to leave here. This is my spot right here. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it. Yeah, all right. Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Nah, you don't. Apparently you don't. I sprint. Why are you looking at me?
The trooper remained cautious when approaching the vehicle with the officers inside, but they took it as a rookie move and didn't seem ready to cooperate. The officer's attitude was unprofessional, and it became evident they would not take much longer for the situation to descend into total chaos.
Come to the front for a minute. He ain't talking on the phone, no. Nope. Yeah. I work here. I work why? Get out of my scumbag! Get out of here! You don't know what's going on out here! You don't know what's going on out here! You don't know what's going on out here! You know what's going on out here! I work out here! I work out here! You don't know what's going on out here! Fucking you don't know what's going on out here! You don't know what's going on out here! Come on, all right. Yeah, costume. Go costume out of here. Yeah, all right. You don't even know what goes on. I need you here. We want you here. I want to play. Nobody wants to hear. I don't want to hear. You pulled your on me. Scumbag. You want to have a scumbag? If you didn't have the uniform on, police impersonator. Arrested for 3 of them in the last month. 3 of them in unmarked cars. Arrested police impersonators. So don't come out here. Uniform. You're better than anybody. You know who I am. Really? You know who I am. I don't know who you are. Arrested police impersonators with that. That's best. Let me ask you. That's best, bro. Do they have this? Did I see that when I first walked in? But you saw it afterwards. What, did I have my gun out after I saw that? You know who I am! You know who I am! You see this? You know who I am! You know who I am!
The situation was completely out of control as parties were yelling and cursing at each other, and the troopers wanted to identify the officers, and the officers clearly stated they didn't appreciate the way they were carrying out their jobs.
Hey, Sergeant! Just let me get your name real quick. Escobar, what is that? Burton County Sheriff? Burton County PD, very good. Escobar, what's that badge? 244. Escobar, 244. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, Mr. Stuff Guy. Alright, yeah. You don't know the story, bro. You don't know the story. Yeah, alright. You just got out of the academy. You see a uniform, that means I got out of the academy? No, because you're alright. Bro, you don't know the story. I just told you the story, and you're still acting like I just told you the story. So when your plain clothes guys do that, can we do that to them? Well, listen, when our plain guys are out here working, they let us know. They let us know when our plain guys are out here working. When you're working on Route 4, Route 46, you let us know? I don't come out to Route 4. Because you're not from here. Out here. Where you from? You come here ranting and raving, telling me to out here. Did you just do that? I didn't just settle this out here. I'm not going to say nothing. You want to pull you for it? I'm telling you. I tried to explain it to you. We've had 3 police impersonators, cat mess and all. So we're ripping and stripping out here, robbing people. You know what? Carjacking, guns, the whole 9 yards. Bro, if you don't believe it, I want my detectives to call you. I want them to personally call you because I'm a rookie and you don't. I don't know what. Just calm down. Now, calm down. Because we're not getting anywhere yelling at each other, all right? Are we getting anywhere yelling at each other? We're not getting anywhere yelling at each other. Nah. All right? So, if that's the case, then you know what? No, I'm lying, bro. I'm lying. I come out here typically and put my gun out on police because that's what I do. That's what they teach us 6 months out of the academy to do. Why do I tell you that? I don't stop pulling a gun on them. I have a problem with that. Yeah. But I still tried to explain to you, and it didn't go anywhere. I'm a rookie 6 months out of the job. Well, you know what? I want my detectives to call you personally. I want them to call you personally because, you know what? Apparently my word's not good enough. So I'm going to leave it as is.
Harsh words were exchanged during the encounter, and two of the police were identified as Sergeant Gabriel Escobar and Officer Robert Dubois, and it would later be known that they were disciplined for their actions.